My name is Wayne Stanlaw. Today I want to talk to you about the Air Force. More specifically, I want to talk to you about some of the benefits, to include education, travel, and pay, ways to save money. Now before we get into that, I want to start you off with a little quote from Winston Churchill. Now Churchill said, "The power of an Air Force is terrific when there is nothing to oppose it." Think about that for a second. Now, I've been in the Air Force for 9 years. Got plenty of experience. Been around the block just a little bit, and so I seem to think I know, what I'm talking about for the most part. But just to make sure, I did go on to airforce.com and verify all the stuff that I wanted to talk to you about today. So it's a great website. Anybody can get on there. Has benefits, has all kinds of other things about the Air Force on there. Now, first thing I want to talk to you about is education. Now, the Air Force provides so many avenues for you to get your degree. Now, one of the main ones is our post 9/11 GI Bill. Now, with this post 9/11 GI Bill, it's going to give you about 3 years of school. You're going to get housing allowance for E5 pay, which is pretty good. And that all varies depending on where you're going to school at. You're going to have an opportunity to also transfer whatever benefits you have left over to your spouse and or your kids. So not only are you getting your school paid for, but your significant other or your kids are also getting school. So the GI Bill is a great way for us to get an education, to get it paid for, and to prepare us for life after the Air Force. Another great thing that we have is free CLEP and Dantes. And what CLEP and Dantes are, they're college level tests. And you just go up to our education office. You go in there, pick which one you want to take. We have probably over 100 of them you can take. I've taken like 6 or 7 different science ones. I passed my math, I passed my English, my humanities. I earned 15 college credits just from taking three tests. And they were free. So can't beat free, saving time and money, and getting your education completed is pretty good deal. The last thing I want to talk to you about with education is the fact that we have not only online opportunities, but we also have education offices on the base. Now at these education offices, we have universities that come around and they provide classes. So if you're not wanting to just do the online thing, you want to have somebody in front of you, you want to have somebody teaching you so you can have that one-on-one interaction. We do have that available. Every base is going to be different when it comes to the different universities that we have to offer in the different classes that they offer, but it is a great opportunity for people who aren't so good with the online thing. So education benefits are huge, and that's just a small part, but that's some of the main things. Now I want to talk to you about travel. All right. So the Air Force will provide you ways to travel like nobody else. Now, one of the great things that we have is help our people safe, or as we know it, HOPS. Now, what we do with these HOPS is we get on an Air Force aircraft and we fly somewhere for free. Destinations are all over the world. For example, when I was in Japan, I took a hop over to Hawaii, and we had those every Wednesday. So we were able to go to Hawaii. It's free, and so can't beat that. Free flight all over the country, can't beat that. So you got your flight paid for, right? So you want to travel, that's one check mark. Flight's paid for. So what else do we need? Well, what are you going to do when you get to this destination? You want to go to theme parks, you want to go to resorts, you want to go to concerts, sporting events, cruises. Well, we also have an information tickets and travel place on each base. Now, what this information tickets and travel place does is offer you discounts for all those things I just talked about. Discounted hotels, discounted resorts, discounted cruises, discounted sporting events, concerts, theme parks. You name it, we probably got a discount for it. Most of the things are regional, so whatever's around your area, they'll have discounts for. And so you got your flight paid for. You get somewhere, whatever you want to do. You're probably getting that at a discount too. Now we're making this travel thing easy, right? So what else do we got to do? Well, we got to have time. We got to have time to go travel. So the Air Force also gives us 30 days of paid leave. All right, so you get 30 days of paid leave to do whatever you want. So when it comes to travel, you get your 30 days of travel. You get your flight for free, and when you get there, you have discounts for just about everything you want to do. I think we pretty much knocked travel out of the park, huh? I mean, that you can't really beat that. It's a really good deal. Most people do take advantage of it, but the ones that don't just don't even know it's out there. So traveling is huge. We talk about education and travel. So the last thing is pay. Ways to save money. So the Air Force offers all kinds of ways to save money. I'm going to hit on a couple big ones. Medical and dental. Alright. So medical and dental is huge. I don't pay for it. I go to the hospital, I get sick, I just go there, I don't get a bill, I don't ever see anything. I can jump off the building, break every bone in my body, I will not see a bill. It's all covered. Same thing for dental. Dental's paid for, and for dependents, it's at free or very, very low cost. I have never had to pay for anything for my wife or my kids to get done when it comes to the medical stuff. I have had, we've had 2 births. My wife's been in the hospital in and out. Kids aren't cheap. They have all their shots they have to go through. So, my son's been through speech class. I haven't had to pay for anything. So you can't really beat the medical and dental benefits that we have to offer. I mean, it's pretty nice. Now, another thing that we have to save you money is life insurance. I'm saying, how's life insurance saving me money if I have to pay for it? Well, it's saving me money because you can never predict the future. We have life insurance policies that go up to $400,000. Now, what's great about that is, no matter what, if anything were to happen to you, and let's hope it didn't, but if anything were to happen to you, your family's going to be taken care of and not have to have the burden of the financial stress that comes with a passing. I've seen it firsthand, and I had a buddy of mine. Unfortunately, he got in a motorcycle accident, did not make it. He had a wife, had a daughter, and not that they wanted it to be that way, but they did receive that money, and they didn't have to worry about the financial stress of how am I going to pay for this, how am I going to pay for that, how am I going to support myself. And so no matter how young you are, it's so important to make sure you have some kind of life insurance, because it's going to save you money in the end. So the third way that we help you save money is we offer assistance with housing and food. So if you're a single person, you stay in our dormitories, you don't pay rent, you don't pay utilities, you don't pay for anything, and you get to go to a dime facility, you eat for free, 3 meals a day, unlimited. So as a single person, you're pretty much set. If you're married or if you have kids, then you have an option to live in our base housing, or you have an opportunity to get a housing allowance and move off base. And that just depends on the location you're at as far as how much you get. As far as the food goes, we get what we call basic allowance for substance. It's about $367, and that goes towards your food. And so for the most people, most families, that'll go a long way. Now if you got a pretty big family, it's probably not going to cover it, but any extra money is nice. So when it comes to saving money, you're not paying for your dental, you're not paying for your medical, you get a life insurance policy, and you don't have to pay for rent or food for the most part. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, those are just some of the key benefits, our education, our travel, and some ways to save money. There's a lot more that goes into it. So if you would like to come see me afterwards, definitely let me know. But the Air Force does have a lot of benefits, and like I said, check out the website, airforce.com. It's a great website. Or come see me afterwards. Like I said, I got 9 years of experience. I pretty much know just about everything there is to know about the Air Force. So I'm gonna leave you with our motto, and that is aim high, go Air Force. Thank you.